Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. This is what I always go to if I'm running out of the house. I always know it's going to look good, and it's just something that I've been wearing every day recently. It's full coverage, hides any dark spots and imperfections that I may have, and most importantly, it lasts all day. So if you guys want to see how I get my everyday makeup look, then just keep on watching. And if you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would love for you guys to join the fam bam, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you guys get notified every time I upload a new video. So let's jump right in. First, for my everyday skincare routine, I have been having really dry skin. So I always start off by moisturizing my face, and recently I have been loving the Juice Beauty Organic Solutions Stem Cell Anti-Wrinkle Cream. And this is a moisturizer. You just press the top and some product comes out. I really do like that. It's a little more sanitary that way, but it's very thick and luscious, and it's just super hydrating, and it's thick. I love like gel moisturizers in the summertime because they're very light, but I love a good cream moisturizer in the wintertime because my skin needs that extra love, and it doesn't make my skin feel greasy at all, which I love. Now for primer, I am going to be using the MAC Fix Plus, and that just gives my face some additional hydration, and I just love how my makeup goes on when I use my Fix Plus. It's just, I go through so many bottles of that. I love it. Now that that is dry, I am going to go in with my foundation. And for foundation recently, I have been using the combination of the Estuee Lauder Double in Toasty Toffee and the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Caramel. So I love this combination because the Estuee Lauder Double is super matte and long wearing and can be drying on the skin, but I love the finish of this foundation. I love the coverage of this foundation, so I mixed 2 pumps with the Too Faced, and this stuff is very hydrating, very much your skin but better foundation and more of a natural finish. The combination of these two just works so well, and I get the perfect finish. So I'm going to take 2 pumps of the Estuee Lauder Double and then I'm going to take 2 pumps of the Too Faced and just swirl it around on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to rub that all over my face. Now, what I've recently discovered is this body blender. This is by Real Techniques. It's so large and it covers a larger area, and it's way faster than just using a standard beauty blender. Now, once I have my first layer of foundation on, I will go back in with the additional foundation on the back of my hand, and I will just kind of go over any spots I need additional coverage. So that will be this area of my face. I will just kind of dab it on. Using a light hand, I find that I get the best coverage. Now lately I haven't minded my dark spots peeking through my foundation a little bit. They're flat enough where they kind of look like freckles, so I don't really mind them showing through that much. But if you want some additional coverage, I would recommend going in with a full coverage concealer. My personal favorite full coverage concealer is the MAC. This is the Studio Finish Concealer in NC42, and I will just take this and just pat it right on the imperfection, and then just kind of work outward so it's feathered out. And if you want to be really precise, you can go in with a pointed brush. This is a lip brush actually, but I find that it works really well with this concealer. And then I'm just going to feather it out. That's really the only one that's peeking through at the moment. And then I go back in with my blender sponge and just blend out the edges. Voila! Now that I look crazy, I feel like when I put just foundation on, I look like super crazy. Like I look worse than I started out when I just have one base layer of foundation on. And now for concealer, my favorite part is I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Now this is a full coverage concealer, so I don't have to color correct or anything. I want simple steps because I'm just usually throwing this on and running out the door when I'm doing it. And this concealer never fails me. It is just amazing. And I am in the shade Tan. Now I'm going to go in with the pointed end of my body blender, and I'm just going to blend out the concealer. Now that my concealer is finished, I'm going to go in with setting powder, and I'm just going to be using the GRAPHTOBIAN Banana Setting Powder. I also make sure to go around my nose because I tend to get oily around my nose throughout the day. And now I am going to go in and set the rest of my face and bronze at the same time. I'm going to beat out these forehead wrinkles, and then I'm going to be going in with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the dark chocolate soleil shade, and I'm just going to take my Royal and Angle Nickel, oh, I can never say it, Royal and Langle Nickel, I don't know. But this is a powder brush, and I really like it because of its shape. It just works really, really well. So sorry it's dirty. I use this brush every single day. And then I'm just going to warm up my face. Now I'm going to take a different powder brush that doesn't have the dark shade on it, and I'm just going to brush away all of my under eye powder. And I'm also going to go back in with a little more of that translucent powder and set my eyelids. Now I'm going to go in with eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer again with any old fluffy brush you have laying around. I am today using the MAC 217 brush. Just dip it in there and then rub this all over your eyes. I like to start working this into the crease and then work it all over the lid. It tends to work better for me, especially if you're in a hurry. You don't want to get too crazy with this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you just want to add some color to your eyes. I find that I look really, really tired when I just put concealer on my eyelids, so I like to add a darker shade just to make my eyes stand out a little more. Now, since my face is super powdery, I'm going to go in with my MAC Fix Plus again, and I'm just going to spritz my face. And this is going to help all of the powder just lay better on the skin, give your skin a more hydrated, dewy look, and just bring everything that we've done so far together. Now I'm going to go in with brows, and for my brows I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Ebony. This is the quickest way to do my brows in the morning, and my brows always look good and put together. I like more of a natural brow and it's an everyday look. I don't really like a brows on fleek look all the time. I am in the process of growing out my brows. That's why this one looks really gnarly and this one looks somewhat okay. I love using the Brow Wiz just to kind of tame my brows, but still let them look natural and bushy. Okay, and those are the brows done. They don't have to be perfect. Brows are sisters, not twins, okay? If you want to get really, really fancy, if you have extra time, which I never do, you can go in and further sharpen your brows using the MAC Studio Finish Paint Pot again, and I use a lip brush. I just find it works very well, and you can just carve out your brows. I don't think that helps me any, but whatever. Growing your brows out is a very awkward process, so bear with me. Now that my face is done, I'm going to go in with mascara, and my favorite mascara has been the Big Mascara from Lancome. I love this stuff. It gives my lashes length and volume at the same time, and it's just like, it's amazing. As you can see, it's just amazing. And I also do some on the bottom. It just makes my eyes look live, awake, alert, enthusiastic. Woo! Woo! Because we're so alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic in the morning, right? I know I'm not. Now on to lips. For lips, I usually just opt for chapstick on an everyday basis just because I'm not about to reapply my lipstick and lip gloss about 5 times a day. I'm just not into it. So on the weekends, I have a lip combo that I love, and it is MAC Spice Lip Liner. And on top, I will use the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Mocha Twist. I have been obsessed with this lately. Such a simple, pretty, everyday shade. Now, to finish off the look, I will use a setting spray that is going to keep this makeup on all day through an 8-hour work day, and that is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And here is the final look. This is my everyday go-to makeup. This is something that I know will never fail me, and I can do literally within 30 minutes or less, which is perfect for those days you're running late, those days that you want to just get out of the house, throw something on. This is just always my go-to look. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out so much, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys would like to join the fam bam. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss an upload, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!